All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, salutations, and blessings be unto the hopeful elect, pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, in the sincere hopes of being delivered in these last days. All right, this is the Brother Yakanan from the GMS England branch, back at you with an in transit edition video, and Lord willing, it be edifying unto you brothers out there and few sisters listening and also learning. All right. Now, inspiration for this video is drawn from, a clip that, brothers have been, circulating, which, shows you a video of, Bishop Nate, who now goes by the name, Nathaniel Alaga. He went back to the Lashawan Kodash for some reason. But this clip, was from 6 years ago, all right? And he's basically mocking Great Millstone in regards to teaching, the chip, the CHIP. And, calling us nuts for believing that Revelations 13 and 16 is making reference to, the CHIP, all right? That being, the mark of the beast. And, like I said, this clip was from 6 years ago, and it's spiritual because when you actually go to that video, it has 6.6 thousand views, and it was from 6 years ago. All right, so that's 666. So that's spiritual, and the scriptures tell us to be not ignorant of anything in a small matter or great. All right, so that is definitely spiritual. All right, the fact that it has 6.6 thousand views and the clip was uploaded 6 years ago. All right, that's no coincidence. Now, another thing he also said in the clip is, what is, our plan of action? All right. And Nate is known for, making references of that sort, statements of that sort, concerning having a plan of action, what you gonna do, in that situation, when it befalls you. And that's basically, that's a very faithless, statement to make, because when you read, the scriptures and you take into account the stories that are written aforetime for our learning, the plan of action is always to trust in Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai for your deliverance. All right? There's no carnal plan of action that you can make in these last days that's going to grant you salvation. All right? Salvation is going to be granted through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. All right? Not from any carnal plan that you can configure, in your mind. Okay? The plan is to fear Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, and to trust in the saving power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. All right? Now, what plan of action did Marshall have? All right? Did Moses have? Okay? Concerning the Exodus. Everything that happened was spiritual. All right? He was guided through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai on what he should do. And in the book of Galatians, it tells us to walk ye in the spirit, and you shall not fulfill the deeds of the flesh, all right, roughly paraphrasing. So in these last days, and even now, all right, we are walking in the spirit. We are trusting in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai as to what we should do. Okay? That's all you have to do, all right? Because anything else is doing too much. All right? You thinking that, you can have a plan of action when all hell breaks loose on these streets, okay? When the world is upside down, when there's an economic crash, okay? When there's no food to eat, out here because, the storehouses are empty, all right, as it tells us in the scriptures. This is all prophecy. So there's no possible plan of action that you can have other than trusting in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to look after you in those times. All right? Now again, when you read, the great stories, the great examples that we have in the scriptures, the plan of action has always been to trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay? Always trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and his saving power. Salaki, let me turn on this light. All right? Because there ain't nothing else that's going to help you. Okay? This all relies on your faith in the Lord. And as it tells us in Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 8, faith is a gift. So if you don't have the gift of faith, then you will be in the spirit of trying to develop a plan of action to prepare yourself in these last days. Okay? And that's that purpose spirit. All right? That's that purpose spirit, man. And we ain't to have, a purpose spirit in these last days, man. Okay? Because it don't matter how much tinned goods you store up. It don't matter how much unperishable food, all right, that you store. When shit goes down, you might not be at your home. You might not be where all that stuff is stored. Okay? And the Lord will have it where you definitely ain't gonna be, where that stuff is located in these last days, because you ain't trusting in the Lord. Okay? The Lord is dealing with those that are walking in the spirit. The Lord is dealing with those that are trusting in his saving power. The scriptures say the Lord's hand is not short that it cannot save. All right, roughly paraphrasing, man. All right, so it's all about trusting in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Doesn't it say in Isaiah, my servant shall eat, but ye shall go hungry. My servant shall drink, but ye shall go thirsty. Okay, so you got to trust in those words. All right, you got to trust in the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. If the Lord said we're going to eat and we're going to be drinking when all hell breaks loose, then that's what it's going to be, man. Okay? Me thinking otherwise is me showing a lack of faith in the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Me thinking otherwise is not trusting in the Lord. That's being carnal. Okay? And that's the beauty of having faith. You can be high and dry, you can have nothing, but the Lord can manifest miracles in your life, man. Okay? The Lord can have it where you don't have anything, and then all of a sudden the Lord can manifest food right before your eyes, man. That's a miraculous work. And for us to experience miraculous works and miracles in our life in these last days, you have to be in a very lower state. Okay? So many of us are going to be in a very lower state, seemingly to be a hopeless situation where you're back against the wall, but all of a sudden, through faith, through trusting in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, miraculous things are going to manifest in your life, man. Okay? So when you hear, of individuals talking about a plan of action and what you're going to do when all hell breaks loose and, being logical, that's not walking in the spirit, man. That's walking in the flesh. That's not having faith. That's being faithless. All right? We're not faithless, man. We're children of the light. Okay? So when we read about, Daniel in the lion's den, okay, and how he was, miraculously saved, okay, and we read about all of these stories, we should expect the same thing to be happening in our lives in these last days, but on a greater scale. All right, because remember in Daniel 12, it tells us that this is going to be a time like never before. All right, so what does that tell you? That tells you that miracles is going to trump what we've read, all right, in the scriptures aforetime, man. The Lord is about to do some miraculous things in these last days, because this is going to be a time like never before, man. So the Lord is going to go all out with these miracles, man, with these miraculous works. So what's going to be happening is not going to be a thing of logic. It's not going to be a thing of, what makes sense and what doesn't. It's going to be a thing of trusting in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and waiting upon the miracles, man. Okay, and trusting in the Lord's saving power. They don't trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They're not even coming in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Okay, so that's where their trust is, man. Their trust is really in the chariots of Egypt. Okay, they trust in the chariots of Egypt. They trust in the shadow of Egypt, man. That's why they don't exalt the names Yahweh or Yahushai, because they don't see the benefit in doing so. But we see the benefit of trusting in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. We see the benefit of making the Lord your stronghold, man. Okay? What does the scriptures tell us, man? All right? The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it and are safe, man. Okay? So that's our comfort. All right? That's where we're going to seek help, and that's where we're going to get our solace from, man. Is trusting in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, not trusting in Esau Edom, not trusting in unperishable food, not trusting in cans of baked beans, man. Okay? We are going to be trusting in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and we're going to be walking in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai until we are delivered, Lord willing. All right? So with that, I'm going to cut it off right there, Giving all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Akar Kodash. Shalom.